inshaAllah, I have immense love for Imam al-Husayn as-salam and Sayyidina Zainab as-salam and all Ahlul Bayt, a very, very strong connection with them, and immense love on these holy nights. These are the nights in which to take advantage. If we empty our hearts truly of ourselves and come to Allah knowing, I have nothing in myself to give you, Ya Rabbi. I have not a prayer that you would be happy with. I have no fasting that you'd be impressed with. I have no giving that you'd be astonished with. But I have an immense love within my heart. In its vastness only Allah can expand. And Mawlana Shaykh pushed that understanding in our heart, that find whatever you do as it nothing, because there's always somebody who did it better. And we know in the dirtiness of these days, nobody can pray with any firmness, any cleanliness, nobody can do anything of any significance. If we negate that and truly believe in its negation, all we have is love. And if what we have is love, then our life is to busy that love. Is that when you have this love for the Divine, then go feed somebody, give water to somebody, go out and be of service and do something kind. The shaykhs teach by just their teaching. Every time we get on to teach and every time we ask a video to go out, we're praying, Ya Rabbi, if you found any good in what we did, let it be a means in which people can come to guidance so that you be satisfied with us. This time you gave us upon this earth, Ya Rabbi, we did our best. We saw the fire of ignorance and we sent out this rain of mercy, which is the ishq and love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And we saw it in our seclusions. In our seclusions we're faced with imminent punishment and fire. And the only thing that would stop that fire and that difficulty, when it was pushed into the heart and inspired that you can't stop this difficulty and you can't stop this punishment, just make durood al-sharif and salawat upon Sayyidina Muhammad. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans, Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And as soon as began to make that salawat, make that durood al-sharif, the appearance of Sayyidina Muhammad in the qabr and in the abode of difficulty is the reality of releasing from all difficulty. Because of the beatific light and beatific fragrance and the beatific presence of Sayyidina Muhammad, Allah will not punish the servant with that light and with that presence around them. And by means of truth, not by philosophy, they witnessed and Allah showed to them, as much as you keep the company of this holy light and this holy presence, as much as you're in safety from difficulty, and as much as you distance yourself from His holy presence, as much as you're in difficulty and darkness. And by loving Prophet was Allah's rahmah. By keeping the company of Sayyidina Muhammad was Allah's rahmah. And Allah's rahmah most in need are in the days of difficulty in which that light takes away every fire, extinguishes every badness, is the perfume in which covers every dirtiness and every evilness, everything unpleasing to Allah is covered and veiled by the light of Sayyidina Muhammad, the one whom is the khushbu, the beatific fragrance that Allah has given upon the reality and the light of Prophet. We pray that Allah put within our hearts the immensity of that love and that light, and faced with whatever difficulties this dunya has, not to leave the hand of Prophet, not to leave that ishq and that love for the reality of Prophet and the sweetness of its fragrance and the immensity of its lights, inshaAllah. We pray that Allah dress us and bless us in this holy weekend, this holy night, and that Allah by means of this love forgive us. And Allah's forgiveness, when you know that you've been forgiven, is when you've drawn near to the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah's maghfirah and Allah's forgiveness is not a one door, it's a two-coin reality, two-door reality, that when Allah forgives the servant, He grants them a nearness to the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. So this is the key to when, Shaykh, how do I know I've been forgiven? Is that you know you've drawn near to the presence of Prophet, and that becomes the reality of forgiveness, and that becomes the one whom is yearning, Ya Rabbi grant me your maghfirah. Because awliyaullah taught us that this forgiveness I should be near to the presence of Prophet. For if Allah forgives, means I'm forgiving you, washing you, cleaning you, and drawing you near to that which I love. Because the closer you draw near to that reality, the closer you're drawing near to Allah. Because the one who's going to fragrance you and beautify you and perfect your character and present you to Allah. We pray that Allah grant us this maghfirah, grant us forgiveness, grant us these oceans of beatific lights on the love and the ishq of Sayyidina Muhammad inshaAllah. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi siri Surat al-Fatiha.